The focus of Guy's mountain rescue training is now firmly back on working with a search dog. And today's training is crucial.
Today it's really all about Guy becoming the handler and seeing whether actually, you know, could him and Pip bond? Would she work with him? Would she indicate for him and everything?
After his own dog, Keith, failed to make the grade, Guy now needs to prove that he can work with experienced rescue dog, Pip.
She's worked for Stu for all of her 5 years, so her and Stu are as one. Pip is Stu, Stu is Pip.
The goal of the end of today is for me and Pippa to work together and find a body, because we couldn't get Keith up to scratch.
Because Keith wasn't quite up to it. But we'll hopefully get there. We'll see what happens.
First up, a demo of how to work a rescue dog to help it find his scent, by one of Scotland's most experienced teams, handler Innes Beaton and his collie dog Glenn.
Charlie, Stu's missus, had gone to hide.
Yeah, Charlie, that's perfect.
And then Innes and Glenn
We found
went off, just so I could see with my own eyes how they went about the business.
Go on, we found
The aim of the game is really to try and tap into the dog's ability to hunt, and it's hunting for scent.
we found.
You don't want to be working away from the wind, you want to be working into the wind. So he knew if any scent was going to come off Charlie, it would be blowing into Glenn.
Glenn, away found.
So here he is now, he's just obviously pushing the dog up the hill. He's soon covered some ground, hasn't he? He's covering it efficiently. He's thinking to himself, well, the wind's coming from behind us. I'm going to head out that way, making the most of pushing Glenn a little bit up the hill, so that if there's anything in this area here, Glenn will catch it.
Go on.
And the idea is, what we want to try and do is we want to see the dog strike and react to the scent.
Show me. Go on. Oh!
Here we go. Keep an eye on that tail.
Glenn's tail was up.
Oh, boy. Where do you go? Show me. Where's Charlie?
Glenn just back, got to Charlie, no problem. And then plenty of fuss.
Do you want to play? There you go. Good boy.
Glenn's 9-year-old and he's still chomping.
What?
There are around 100 qualified search dogs like Glenn across the UK, and they take part in around 200 searches every year, almost all of which involve multiple dogs.
They're not being courageous about going and finding human bodies or anything. You know what I mean? It's a game to them. They're just playing. That's all it is. It's just a game.
So go on, what's the plan now? Am I going to do it with Pip?